Hey everybody, my name is Fork, as you know, and I'd like to welcome you back to the Distance Beta for another track showcase. Today's track is Lightning Rod by DizzyP, and all around, it's just a good track. I figured it would be fun to take a look at some tracks from newer players or newer track builders and see which ones were worthy of showing off. And I gotta say, this one from DizzyP is really just all around good. There's a really solid level of effort put into not only the track and the way it flows, but also to obstacles, maintaining a theme, and keeping the player on their toes. It's not a difficult track by any means, you know. I think it's a good track for beginner to like mid-tier, middle, intermediate, you know, level players to sort of hop into, and I think it's a really good track that will kind of exemplify to new players kind of what Distance is all about, at least to a certain extent. I really love the way a lot of these transitions are done. Like that one, I thought it was just gonna be a straight up to down, upside down to right side up transition, but it ended up being, you know, sideways. This tunnel is awesome, and then this boom, you're out in the open. Just that transition really, it really blew me away my first time playing this. I love the use of the new skybox to make things stormy, to go with the whole lightning rod aspect. I love the use of shattered pieces as obstacles, and I love how you fly right by this lightning device. And that sudden visual after being inside to going outside like that, it's a really cool tone shift, and I really enjoy it. And then as you get in here, you see this giant ball of lightning, and your frame rate tanks. Worst part of the level right there is that the frame rate really, even on my machine, I shoot down to 30 to 40 frames per second, and it's just weird. This transition here, I wish that feels like it is supposed to be some kind of a build-up to a really crazy second half of the track, but then it just ends. I really wish that there were more, because I feel like there's a lot that could be done, especially with this theme of lightning and storms. We've got all these kinds of fogs and skyboxes that could really be worked with, not to mention what you could do with some of the music cues now. And oh, don't even get me started on the new particles. There's just so much that could be done with this idea. And that said, this is it's still a good track. I love the way the lasers sort of recur, and they go with the theme of electricity. You don't find many physical obstacles that you'll run into. You know, there's the shattered pieces, but there's nothing like rollers or saws or anything like that, and I feel like the lasers really help to contribute to that theme. The color scheme, I've seen the blue and black and gray a lot, but it never really seems to falter. And Dizzy did a great job of kind of mixing things up with lighting, so it doesn't feel like a standard uncolored track. There's a lot of effort put into lighting, and again, this tunnel, I love this tunnel. This tunnel is just great. I missed opportunity. Could have had the whoosh sounds, but you have to place those individually, I think. So a good job for not going through and doing that. It would have been a pain in order to get them all timed right. And here, you know, they could have had them here as well. But it's, at this point, you're kind of paying more attention to the giant glowing orb, and it's just a good track. It's one that you guys should definitely check out. Give it a play, rate it, you know, all that stuff. As usual, you know, you can find this track, you can find a link to this track on the Steam Workshop down in the description below. I highly recommend that you check it out. And, you know, if you have any tracks to recommend to me, then please do us a favor and send them my way. You know, you can either tweet me on the Twitter spheres, you can leave a comment down below with the track name and the author, or you can shoot me an email at fork4h@gmail.com. That's it for this track showcase. Kind of short, but it's a pretty simple track. Very good. Looking forward to seeing more from you, Dizzy. That is all. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!